In an exclusive conversation, India Today spoke to 1983 World Cup winner and former Team India captain Sunil Gavaskar on Team India's preparation. Take a look.
As we count down to Sunday, a lot of fans, Mr. Gavaskar, are convinced that this is the strongest Indian team ever. We haven't seen Indian teams dominate opponents in the way that this team has in the past 10 months, in the past 10 matches. You've seen so many Indian teams in the last several decades. Do you think this truly is India's strongest team ever?
Well, I mean, firstly, I don't believe in comparisons. Comparisons are futile because you're looking at different playing conditions. You're playing overseas. You're playing at home. You're looking at ball changes. In the old days there was only one ball used for 50 overs. Now there are two new balls used from either end. There is no restriction on bouncers in the earlier days. Now there is restriction on the bouncers. The equipment has changed. The boundaries have been brought in. So all those factors, make it a little different. So suffice it to say that this is probably one of India's best ever teams that we are seeing, and we as cricket followers and former cricketers are absolutely delighted to see the way they are playing.
What's changed in the past few weeks after the Asia Cup? Because before that, this team wasn't generating the kind of confidence it is at this moment. There were quite a few lackadaisical average performances. It seemed that this team didn't really have the mojo required to win the World Cup. That seems to have changed. They're now dominating opponents in the way that fans can only dream of. What do you think changed between earlier and now?
I think the Asia Cup win, which was a fantastic win, when you look at how they dealt with Pakistan, how they dealt with Sri Lanka in the finals, how they played against Afghanistan and Bangladesh, it just tells you that this team was looking to peak at the right time. And immediately after the Asia Cup was over, they had 3 matches against the Australians, and then after that to come and play in this tournament, they were ready. They were absolutely ready. Earlier on, you probably entered a tournament without having too much of match practice behind you. Now they have got so much of match practice, they're totally ready. And it's a very well-balanced team. There are guys who are at the peak of their powers. There are guys who are reaching the peak of their powers. So it is a team which is well, I wouldn't be surprised if on Sunday Rohit Sharma lifts that cup.